Benedict was born of good family and was sent by his parents to Rome for schooling. He lived alone for 3 years in the foothills of the Abruzzi. When the fame of his sanctity spread, Benedict was persuaded to become abbot of one of the monasteries. His reforming zeal was resisted, and an attempt was made to poison him. He returned to his cave, but again disciples flocked to him, and he founded 12 monasteries, each with 12 monks, with himself in general control of all. Later, disturbed by a neighboring priest, he left the area while the 12 monasteries continued in existence. A few disciples followed Benedict, where he settled on the summit of a hill rising steeply above Cassino, halfway between Rome and Naples. The district was still largely pagan, but the people were converted by his preaching. His sister Scholastica, who came to live nearby as the head of a nunnery, died shortly before her brother. Benedict's character, as Gregory points out, must be discovered from his rule and the impression given. There is of a wise and mature sanctity, authoritative but fatherly, and firm but loving. Rule of Saint Benedict. Benedict had begun his monastic life as a hermit, but he had come to see the difficulties and spiritual dangers of a solitary life, even though he continued to regard it as the crown of monastic life for a mature and experienced spirit. He strongly speaks about the accountability of the abbot, because the abbot, elected for life by his monks, maintains supreme power and in all normal circumstances is accountable to no one. He should seek counsel of the seniors or of the whole body, but is not bound by their advice. He is bound only by the law of God and the rule, but he is continually advised that he must answer for his monks as well as for himself at the judgment seat of God. He appoints his own officials, steward, novice master, guest master, and the rest, and controls all the activities of individuals and the organizations of the common life. Ownership even of the smallest thing is forbidden. Benedict's advice to the abbot and to the stewards and to his instructions on humility, silence, and obedience have become part of the spiritual treasury of the Church, from which not only monastic bodies but also legislators of various institutions have drawn inspiration. Saint Benedict also displayed a spirit of moderation. The working day is divided into 3 roughly equal portions: 5 to 6 hours of liturgical and other prayers, 5 hours of manual work, whether domestic work, craft work, garden work, or field work, and 4 hours of reading, of the scriptures and spiritual writing. This balance of prayer, work, and study is another of Benedict's legacies. His method of taking care of them according to age, capabilities, dispositions, needs, and spiritual stature was praiseworthy. He was so human to understand the weakness and failures of others, and being compassionate for the physically weak and giving them practical counsel. His order has given no less than 24 popes, 4,600 bishops, and over 5,000 saints. He is traditionally believed to have died on 21st March in 547 and buried next to his sister Saint Scholastic. Saint Benedict was the founder of the Benedictine monastery, father of Western monasticism, and the patron saint of all Europe. His motto is pray and work. Saint Benedict, pray for us. Live Jesus.